Hey, James Martin here. Just wanted to give you a quick video and just tell you a little bit about the Paycheck Protection Plan that people have been talking about. The PPP, but it's not a PPP loan. It's a protection plan that really protects your paycheck. And to say, really look at it in four different areas. There's four things that are definitely going to happen. See, two things that are definitely going to happen, and two things that may happen to you throughout your working career. So the average person will say that they start working at age 18. When you're an adult, you can start working, and then you see with this new economy, they're saying that there's going to be a 60-year, let's say instead of a 40-year career, a 60-year career. So that'll probably take you from like 18 to 80, where you're still working during that time. That's an awful long time to really be working, but that's probably where we're going to be shifting. Instead of people retiring at 65, then we're retiring at 75 or 80 to be able to sustain, let's say, Social Security, because Social Security, if it doesn't happen, it's going to implode. But that's a whole nother conversation. But with the Paycheck Protection Plan, there's two things that can definitely happen to you during your career. One is you can pass away. So you say you're working and you die when you're relatively young. You have obligations. You have children that are young that still want to go to college. You have loved ones at home that what you're still supporting. Maybe you have a spouse. Well, that Paycheck Protection Plan could be a supplement to them and enable them to be able to go on and do all the things in which you had still planned for them, even though you're no longer there earning a paycheck, and they can receive that money in a lump sum, or they can still have it on an ongoing basis, no, on a monthly basis for the rest of their life. You can set that up for them however you want to do it. Second thing that'll probably happen to you, more than likely happen to you during your lifetime, is that you're going to slow down or retire at some point. So there's a component inside that Paycheck Protection Plan that enables you to accrue money as you're making those payments. So if you never really use it, nothing ever happens. That money grows in there for you. Unlike, let's say, you put money inside of a let's say a homeowner's insurance policy, or you put money inside of a cancer policy, or let's say a heart attack policy. If you don't have a heart attack, you don't have cancer, that money is gone. If you don't, your roof doesn't blow off, that money is gone. Well, inside the Paycheck Protection Plan, that money's not gone. It grows inside of an account for you, so you can use it later on, let's say for retirement. You can use that to supplement your retirement, and then that actually put you in a place where, as though we can go into a little bit more details, but you can actually have that money without paying any taxes at a zero tax rate. So the tax rates go up to 35, 40%. You won't have to worry about that in the Paycheck Protection Plan, because you can actually access that money and have to pay zero taxes on it. So those are two things that can probably happen, or more than likely that will happen at your lifetime, because nobody's getting out of here alive. Sooner or later, something's going to happen where, as though we're going to stop working, we're going to stop existing. So therefore, we pass it on to the people behind us. They can receive our paycheck. And if we stop working or we slow down working, we can still have our paycheck come in to be able to supplement for the time that we're taking off, and not be able to make the same amount of money. Two things that can happen, all right, and we don't know. One of them would be that, let's say, if you got sick and you couldn't work, would you want to receive a I'd say a get well card or a check? Well, most people would say a check. And with that Paycheck Protection Plan, what that would do, say, we talked about having a heart attack policy, a cancer policy, or a stroke policy. In the event that if something were to happen, that money would be there to be able to supplement what it is you need to do. That money is there to be able to help you in transition during that time where you're not able to work. You can use that. Now, the goal is to not need that. So if you don't need that money and what you're paying into it will accrue in that account, and then you can use it later on, which rolls us into the other thing that can happen is you lose your job. You lose your job, maybe not of no fault of your own, or your industry that you're in shrinks, the economy changes. People go from using coal, let's say, to wind power. So your industry shrinks. No one's really riding let's say no one's really riding trains anymore. So now you're in the railroad industry, that shrinks, but things change. Or your job that you work for, they run out of money and they shut down. Now you're laid off. Well, the Paycheck Protection Plan, the money that you have accrued in there, you can use that throughout your lifetime to be able to supplement you between let's say this job and this job, to be able to get you from point A to point B. Or you can use that, let's say things are going well at your job and you want to do something for yourself. You have that money inside the Paycheck Protection Plan. Let's say if you want to give yourself a vacation, you can do that. Or let's say you want to use that money to be able to let's say fund a project, or you're transitioning from a job to a business that could be the bridge in what you need to be able to have that capital that you need to move out of the employee sector to the business owner sector. You can use the money inside the Paycheck Protection Plan to be able to supplement that for you. If you want to learn more about these concepts or how it could apply to you in terms of what you're doing, let's say you're a 1099 person, you're working in a gig economy, you want to know how this can help you supplement what it is you're doing to help be able to protect you, just reach out to us. Give me a call. Number is 856-887-1562. Talk to you soon.